What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and welcome to another Tekken 5 revisited video, and this time with Jin, who struggled a lot in this game. If you remember my Tekken 4 Jin video, he was a god in that game. He really stood out. In competitive circles, he was the only character played because he was so much stronger than everyone else. He was a god and surrounded by ants pretty much in that game. In this game, it is the complete opposite. Everything has been inverted. Bandai Namco, seeing that, oh, Jin is so good in Tekken 4, we gotta nerf him. They nerf the shit out of Jin, and then they buff the shit out of a large proportion of a cast. And before I go into details on Jin's moves here, I just want to say that the way they balanced Tekken 5 was like, let's make everyone super strong. And then they took everyone down for Tekken 6, and then Tekken 7, let's take everyone up again. But the Tekken 7 characters can't hold a candle to Tekken 5. I've shown you Fang, Brian, Steve. I mean, broken beyond belief. We've never seen characters this strong in Tekken. But take Tekken 7 Jin, who is a beast, and top 2 if you ask me in Tekken 7, put him in Tekken 5, he can't hold a fucking candle to the top 10 in this game. But he would beat the shit out of Tekken 5 Jin. Tekken 5 Jin is that weak. So this is the biggest fall from grace in Tekken history. From God to Ant. That is the story of Tekken 5 Jin. So I'm gonna go into detail here, but first we can just cover the moves that made him so broken in Tekken 4. And first off, of course, his Hell Sweep, if you remember. Here you can actually do Savage Sword for 43 damage, so that's a chunky combo, really good. But it was only minus 12 in Tekken 4, and this was obviously completely broken, so this was remedied here. And this is the way it should be, it actually blocks stuns. So, good stuff. This is not a problem, this is great, the way it should be. His infamous laser scraper and the just frame, blue spark version was removed. Now we got this laser cannon, which we all know, he has it to this day, this animation, and it's a pretty good move, but compared to the Tekken 4 laser scraper, it's not complete, well, it is complete garbage because the aforementioned string was so broken. But overall, there's just nothing too spectacular about Tekken 5 Jin. His punishment is still good, 2-4, gives a follow-up. Even if in Tekken 4 it didn't knock them, they were closer to you after the knockdown. Here they fall quite far away, but I still think you get a guaranteed down 4. He still has Can, he has 2-1, 2-1-4, down forward 1-4, so some pretty good stuff. But he has none of his cancels that you're so familiar with in Tekken 7, like forward 4 for example. There's no way to cancel this into anything, Zen or crouch dash. Forward 3 is pretty interesting because it's actually +2 on block. That's pretty good. He has the back 1 stance, but his options here are quite castrated. He does not have 1-2, he only has 1. The 2 option is a slow ass parry, so it's not the evasive tool we have today. He doesn't have a jump kick. This is a pretty useless attack. This is if I press free. And now I'm gonna start getting into the meat of why he's so bad in Tekken 5, and it's mostly, in my opinion, about the lows. If we keep with this stance, check out his 4 sweep in this stance in Tekken 5. Do you see how slow this is? It's like he hasn't fully practiced the sweep yet, and in Tag 2 he finally realized how to do it, and it works properly. It's so incredibly slow. And you would get this. You wouldn't get anything spectacular, but of course it's extremely seeable. So how about his other lows? Well, his key low in Tekken 7, and well, pretty much any Tekken game that's not Tekken 5. Down back 4 still has decent range here. You will recognize that on, oh, this is a mistake. You will recognize that. I'm very sorry about this. Luckily it loads very quickly. But my, let's see, I want the same stage. We were on waterfall. I have my start and select button very close to each other, so I'm very sorry about that. But down back 4 on counter hit, you will recognize this, it will give you a juggle. As you can see, 43 damage. Might as well say immediately that Jin was super boring to play in Tekken 5 because all you would ever do is this. Every single combo was just down back 2-3. In Tekken 4, you know, there wasn't a lot of juggling, and coming to Tekken 5, a lot of characters got awesome combos. Just fantastic combos and versatile, fun to do. But Jin, he was just stuck in hell with these moves. Like, down back 2-3. Every single launch you got was this strength. Okay, I can't press down back 2-3. Okay, there we go. And same with actually counter hit forward 4, which is -8 in this game. Like so. Everything was this. So boring. And so bad, also considering you want combo damage. And the way you got combo damage in this game was getting people to the wall. And yeah, this is no wall carry. And even his standard wall combo does much less damage than most wall combos in this game. So, sorry about that, I went a little to the side there, but I wanted to explain this. On counter hit, of course, you get the combo. So far, so good. But on normal hit, do you know that in Tekken 7, this is +3, and we pressure, of course. In this game, when this connects, you lose your turn. On hit, it is -2. So when this connects, the opponent is +2. So that is the equivalent of blocking forward 3. You see that stun advantage? That is the advantage your opponent gets when getting hit by your down back 4. So this is really, really bad. And then you're like, so what did he do for lows? Down 4 again. It's a long range, good, quick low. In Tekken 7, it is -12 in Season 2. In Season 1, it was -13. So Kazuya could launch it. In Tekken 5, it is -15. Do you know what that means? It means that every character who has a hop kick can launch it. It's just really, really bad. He resembles Heihachi in that his low options are just so weak. Sure, he has the Hell Sweep, and that still does a chunk, but that's very, very risky. And then suddenly down back 4, oh, I lose all of my momentum? Down 4 is also launch punishable, just like the Hell Sweep? You know, it's... he has big problems in this game. And again, you know, you're probably used to in Tekken 7 that the electric launches. Not so much here, it just doesn't. So how was this Jin supposed to stand up to characters like, I'm gonna show you Devil Jin, I've shown you Feng Wei and Steve, and Heihachi, but I'm gonna show you Devil Jin and Kazuya, and it's like, again, the Devil Jin and Kazuya from Tekken 5, put them in Tekken 7, they destroy everyone. And here you have Jin, who is super weak. Tekken 7 Jin is stronger. So yeah, everyone dropped Jin. Everyone played Jin in Tekken 4, and then come Tekken 5, everyone has dropped the character because he's just so weak. And boring. You know, combos is a big reason as to why we enjoy a character. At least to me, you know, it's fun to experiment and you can be creative with combos in a way you really can't with many other aspects of Tekken, you know. A perfect punish is a perfect punish, but what is a perfect juggle, you know? That's up for debate, you know, and people have different opinions. But in this game, you know, down back 2-2-3. And again, just trouble getting people to the wall, getting a good wall splat. Damage 59 there from a while standing 2. And while standing punishment, he still has while standing 1-2. He has the while standing 2, which is 14 frames. And yeah, you know, again, like key moves you take for granted today, like back to 1, great pressure tool. That doesn't exist yet. He has back to 3 instead, which is nowhere near as good. So yeah, I think it was mostly about the combos and the lows, and not having any other tool that was spectacular compared to the other characters in Tekken 5 who were just monsters. So yeah, I think that's actually going to cover it, I think. That's combos, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think this should actually cover, wow. There we go, that combos. Not bad from a safe mid, but in Tekken 5, that's peanuts. But yeah, I hope you understand why Jin had so much trouble in this game. His parry was also slowed down from Tekken 4. It's worse now on width. But I hope you understand why he struggled so much in the game. So again, everyone else super strong, Jin nerfed to the ground. So yeah, thanks for listening to me, and I hope you have a nice day. Cheers.